The strongest Spider-Man debate has raged for years, and with Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's about to change completely. Today, I'm breaking down the ultimate strongest Spider-Man comparison with every detail you need to know. Before we jump in, hit subscribe, drop a like, and use your hype points. You'd be helping this channel out massively. Let's get into it. Raw strength. Tobey Maguire set the standard. The runaway train in Spider-Man 2 is the defining moment. Peter fires webs into surrounding buildings, braces his body against the train, and holds back thousands of tons of speeding steel with nothing but muscle and willpower. It rips his suit and leaves him unconscious. In the first film, Green Goblin forces him to choose between Mary Jane and a tram full of kids. Peter refuses. He grips MJ in one hand and holds the cable car with webs in the other. In Spider-Man 3, protecting MJ from Sandman and Venom simultaneously, he absorbed punishing blows while holding ground against two enhanced villains at once. Throughout his trilogy, Tobey showed raw, grinding strength rooted in his deep organic mutation, where spider DNA had taken over at a genetic level from the very beginning. It came from within, pure biological force. Andrew Garfield doesn't get enough credit here. In The Amazing Spider-Man, when Lizard starts tossing cars off a bridge, Peter webs multiple vehicles mid-air, holds them above the water, and pulls a kid from a burning car with one arm. He fought the Lizard, a creature that rips through concrete multiple times and held him off long enough to inject the cure. Against Electro, he tore out heavy power cables mid-fight while absorbing electrical shocks. Andrew's strength is seriously underrated. Tom Holland entered the MCU facing challenges neither of the others ever had. In Homecoming, after an explosion tears the Staten Island ferry in half, Peter webs the entire structure and physically pulls both halves together, a feat requiring millions of newtons. In Civil War, he catches Bucky Barnes' metal arm punch mid-swing, overpowering a super soldier casually. In No Way Home, rage-fueled Peter dominates Norman Osborn, slamming him through multiple concrete floors and raising the Goblin glider overhead. Only Tobey stepping in stopped him, using positioning to redirect a younger Spider-Man consumed by fury. And now with Brand New Day, Peter's body is undergoing a full genetic mutation. His DNA is evolving, producing organic webbing, and pushing his physical capabilities into territory we haven't seen from him before. If this evolution completes, his raw strength could reach a level that surpasses even Tobey's baseline. Tobey is currently the winner in raw strength, but that will change in Brand New Day. Speed and agility. Tobey moves with power, but his style is heavier, almost like a street brawler. He dodges bullets and leaps clear of Goblin's razor bats, but his agility is raw athleticism over fluidity. His web swinging is cinematic and weighty, powerful and believable, but not flashy. Andrew Garfield is pure style. The Times Square sequence in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the ultimate showcase. His spider sense slows the world down, dodging Electro's blasts while saving civilians. His web swinging is the smoothest ever. Long, graceful arcs with parkour flips. He could dodge bullets as if dancing, the most acrobatic Spider-Man ever on screen. Tom Holland combines both approaches. Not as graceful as Andrew, but sharper and more efficient. In Far From Home, guided only by his Peter Tingle, he weaves through dozens of armed drones in one continuous, flawless motion. His movements aren't about looking cool. They're about staying alive against overwhelming threats. And Brand New Day's trailer reveals his senses have become overwhelmingly fine-tuned through mutation. That sensory evolution could push his reaction time and agility far beyond anything we've seen. Clearly, Andrew's Spider-Man is the winner of this category. Durability. Tobey might be the toughest of all three in pure endurance. In Spider-Man 2, he nearly tears himself apart, stopping the train, passes out, then drags himself into another fight with Doc Ock moments later. By Spider-Man 3, he tanks Sandman's concrete fists, Venom's enhanced strikes, and collapsing steel beams. He fights like a heavyweight boxer who takes fatal hits and keeps moving. Andrew's durability works differently. His strength is dodging damage, not absorbing it. He always gets back up, but feels more vulnerable, more human. Tom blends both worlds. Hit by a literal train in Far From Home, survives with bruises. Osborn ragdolls him through building floors in No Way Home, and Peter comes back angrier. Add Infinity War and Endgame's alien hordes, and Tom's durability is top tier, though some of that was enhanced by the Iron Spider suit. Without that suit, the question becomes whether base-level Tom could absorb the same punishment Tobey routinely shrugged off. Brand New Day may finally answer that, since Peter has spent 4 years fighting without any Stark technology, relying entirely on his evolving body. Intelligence and strategy. Tobey shows flashes of intelligence, but his films prioritize heart over science. No gadget invention, no experiments, instinct-driven, practical smarts. Andrew leans hardest into Peter's inventor side. He designs web shooters from scratch, formulates web fluid himself, builds tracking gadgets, upgrades shooters with insulated cartridges against electro, rigs citywide cameras to study lizard, and develops a mutation cure independently. The purest do-it-yourself Spider-Man, who embodies the brainy core of Peter Parker. Tom combines youthful genius with resourcefulness. He brews web formula in chemistry class, hacks Stark's training wheels protocol, designs web combinations mid-battle, improvises a tripwire to topple Giant Man, saves Strange by webbing Ebony Maw into space. In Brand New Day, stripped of all Stark resources, he's been forced to build everything from scratch for 4 years, while also working with Bruce Banner to investigate his own mutating DNA, proving his intelligence now operates at a research level, not just battlefield tactic. Webs and gear. Tobey keeps it simple. Organic webs from his wrists. Never runs out, never malfunctions. The trade-off is flexibility. No ricochet webs, no taser webs, no drones. Raw, reliable, limited. Andrew brings back mechanical web shooters, designs them himself, formulates the fluid, modifies them against Electro's electricity. Tom initially had the tech jackpot. Stark upgraded shooters with hundreds of combinations. The fair criticism was overdependence on Stark tech, but Brand New Day changes this entirely. After No Way Home, all of that is gone. Peter sewed his own costume and built gear from scratch, and now his body produces organic webbing on its own, fusing mechanical-era ingenuity with biological reliability. He's gone from the most tech-heavy Spider-Man to potentially the most self-sufficient one. Spider Sense. The cafeteria scene is the textbook example. Peter catches a falling tray, dodges Flash's punch, and flips him over instinctively. Andrew takes visual flair up a notch. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2 during Times Square, his spider sense is portrayed in slow motion. Peter senses every threat, from civilians at risk to Electro charging, and maneuvers through it in one seamless sequence. One of the clearest cinematic depictions of how spider sense works. Tom's spider sense became the most narratively important version, letting him defeat Mysterio's illusions through pure instinct, dodging drones in total darkness. In No Way Home, it peaked when Peter sensed the Goblin persona returning inside Norman Osborn before anyone else noticed. The most important example is that even when his spirit was separated from his body, Strange still couldn't take the box from his hand. His spider sense doesn't just warn him of physical threats. It reads intent, deception, and hidden danger in ways the other versions never demonstrated on screen. And with Brand New Day's mutation amplifying all of his senses to extreme levels, his spider sense could evolve into something far beyond what any version has ever shown. Mutation and physical evolution. This is where Brand New Day rewrites the power debate entirely. The official synopsis confirms Peter's intensifying crime fighting sparks a surprising physical evolution threatening his existence. The trailer makes it clear. Peter's body produces organic webbing from his wrists, just like Tobey's Spider-Man. But it goes further. Bruce Banner examines him and confirms his DNA is actively mutating. His senses are so fine-tuned that a water droplet sounds deafening. He loses consciousness and wakes inside a web cocoon he unconsciously spun around himself. His eyes turn black. This connects to the Man-Spider storyline from comics, the final evolution of Peter's genetic mutation. In that source material, Man-Spider represents peak power at a horrifying cost. Physical transformation, additional limbs, gradual loss of humanity. The trailer heavily implies Brand New Day is heading in exactly this direction. Peter's mutation isn't just an upgrade. It's a biological crisis at the exact moment his life has hit rock bottom. For the power debate, this is seismic. Tobey had the deepest baseline mutation from day one. Organic webs, brute strength, durability that never wavered across 3 films. Andrew had the sharpest reflexes and most acrobatic agility, but his mutation never reached the organic level. Tom started with external advantages through Stark tech, lost everything, and is now undergoing internal evolution that could surpass both. If completed, Tom's Spider-Man would combine organic webs, senses beyond anything depicted, and combat experience from street level to cosmic threats, all without external technology. technology. The youngest Spider-Man may become the most powerful, but with Brand New Day in theaters July 31st, 2026, we won't know the full picture until we see how far this evolution goes and what it costs Peter Parker to survive it. So who do you think is the strongest Spider-Man? Drop your pick in the comments. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on notifications, and don't forget to use your hype points. You can check out my full playlist right on screen to catch all my videos. See you in the next one.